Hey everyone, thanks for joining. You are on CoPact's Dynamic Duo Studio, where results are guaranteed. Today I have the pleasure of having Keval Hutheesing on, Cygnet.One CEO, with us today. So I hope everyone is excited. Keval, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Excited to speak to everyone about Cygnet and all the exciting things we're working on.
Awesome. Well, let's jump right in. We only got 15 minutes, so we got to make this efficient. So, jumping right in, I'd love to hear a little bit more about your background, your journey, what makes it so important to be able to do and leading in Cygnet.One. And then, if you can share with the listeners and the viewers one thing in your background that most people don't know that they would find interesting, that would be awesome.
Yep, yep, definitely. So a little bit about my background. I previously worked in Cygnet from 2019 to 2021, starting as a product manager, building up our fintech products from scratch. So our alternate credit score, our fintech data provision products, built all of those up. Worked with a bunch of clients, got them up and running, and also expanded our leading tax solutions from the India market to the Middle East and Europe. So grew the product from being operational just in one country to over 30 countries right now and expanding further. And then eventually finished up by leading the entire product management organization. So set up processes, hired product managers, put governance and KPIs in place, and then took an education sabbatical for around 2 years and got some work experience outside here in the US. And then, yeah, joined back to about 2 months ago now. Focused on growing our global businesses, both on our services consulting side and on our SaaS products. Something interesting about my background that people don't know. So I went to university in a neighborhood called Hyde Park, but on two different continents. So one was in Hyde Park, London, and the other one was in Hyde Park, Chicago.
I love it. I always love the interesting facts. Any lessons learned or things you'd want to share with people to know about kind of your background and journey? Any mistakes that you have learned from and that you are moving forward in a more efficient and effective way?
Yeah, I think one thing I've learned from my journey, especially building products, is that product growth is going to come when the time is right, and it's important to be patient. A lot of the products that we build are focused on tax solutions, and as much as we want them to grow a lot faster, sometimes the growth only happens when there are tax changes coming in from governments, which we cannot accurately predict. The important part is to continue building, continue driving innovation, and then when the right time comes, be ready to go out and show customers the value that you bring to the table.
That's awesome. One quick follow up on that. When it's keep building and show customers the value, are you focused on finding customer specific problems as you're building solutions? Are you focused on transforming spaces? How do you balance the two of finding problems in the market to predicting kind of what future capabilities and technology will look like?
Yeah, so we've come across a very delicate balance of the two areas here. I'd say initially in Cygnet's journeys, we were a lot more focused purely on finding customer problems and solving them in whichever domain, in whichever technical area that they would be. It's when we became a product company ourselves as well, we realized a lot of challenges the industry faces as a whole and started innovating to drive technology forward just across all domains, all areas. And a lot of what we do now, even in our consulting and services business, is to take the learnings, the best practices, the innovations that we've got from our own products and help customers get the same pieces forward. And that's what we do to drive the industry forward or drive innovation forward, while also balancing our traditional business of identifying customer problems and solving them, helping them in their own journey.
Love that. Love that answer. That hybrid approach makes a ton of sense of continuously keeping kind of your ear to the ground to understand what's going on, but then continuously innovating and building to be ahead of the curve so your clients don't have to deal with that pain. Well, I got ahead of myself a little bit. The next section we're going to be talking about is really kind of your mission. You've taken over Cygnet.One. You have a great followership. You have great products. You have great team members. Kind of what's the mission and the goals over the next couple of years, and what should people be looking out for when they think of Cygnet.One?
Yep, absolutely. So we had done an exercise in Cygnet to set our vision and mission statements, I'd say maybe around 10, 12 years ago from now. And it's great how that statement still is relevant to what we do today, right? So our vision statement is empowering lives globally with technology enabled business solutions. And every word of that stays true to what we do, right? So we are a global company. We help clients across a number of different companies. I think it's 35 countries that we work with clients in that I've heard about. When we talk about empowering lives, I think we also focus on, it's finally people that we work with, right? We're in the people business. then we want to make sure that we have an impact on everyone, whether it's our own employees, whether it's the communities that we're in, or our customers and their employees, their communities. The next piece is talking about technology enabled. So we are a technology company and we want to keep pushing innovation and frontiers over there. So we want to be the best technically and help our clients use technology to achieve their business goals in the best way possible. And then the last piece is right what we call business solutions, right? So finally we are in our goal is to help clients achieve their business goals, and a lot of what we do in terms of what we'll talk about today in terms of driving impact or helping clients see value from the work that we do is around first understanding what their business goals are and anchoring all the work we do to their KPIs, to what matters for their business, and then helping them go ahead with it.
I love that answer, and it's a perfect segue into the next section as well of your unique value prop. I mean, there are a lot of technology software development firms out there. There's a lot of technology SaaS providers out there. With AI coming in and everyone feeling like, big changes are coming, what is Cygnet.One's unique value prop, and how are you prepared to both harness and protect yourself from this constantly evolving AI future world that we're heading into?
Yeah. So I'll take on the answer in two parts. The first one is what our unique value proposition is. So we have come up in recent years with our approach called Cosmos. And what we mean by the Cosmos approach is we help clients co-ideate, co-create, co-innovate, and co-evolve. The philosophy behind this is in the process of building our own products or becoming an ISV ourselves, we have a lot of learnings that we want to help clients leverage to grow faster, but we've also built up a lot of reusable components, standard frameworks, easy to deploy code. And what we do now as a part of a lot of our engagements is from the ideation stage itself, guide our clients in a way that they can go to market a lot quicker, that they can get their technology products running up a lot quicker, get their products at the best business standards that they can have them to, using our learnings that we have. And this is a unique area that we have seen, which we haven't seen a lot of other companies who are both an ISV but also have a separate business helping other ISVs and companies with their own technology. And that's really the differentiation we bring in, right? So putting it very simply, we walk in our customers' shoes every day. We know the challenges they face, and that's how we are truly positioned to help them better than anyone else can. In terms of the second question as to how we see AI, I think we see it having a huge positive impact on us. So across the company, we have a number of different initiatives, both internal and external facing, that are looking to harness AI in a number of different ways. So one mandate we've done is on all of our customer engagements now. We're trying to evaluate to see if there is any tangible business benefit that can come in from introducing Gen AI, LLMs, machine learning, any of these kind of areas. And if so, we're actively pitching them to customers to help them realize value from this very transformative technology. The other piece is also internally, we're coming up with interesting solutions that can help customers, both existing and new customers, work around that. So whether it could be using AI to evaluate, where that code could have improvements, or whether code could run more efficiently, or using AI to help them build documentation for their own products a lot easier, so their end customers can get on board a lot quicker, or even using it in our internal processes, right? Our internal go-to-market processes, making such that our team can work more efficiently and automate a lot of the routine tasks so they can focus on the more fun activities.
No, makes a ton of sense, and it's a very healthy way to be going into a new space and going into a space that we know is going to cause potentially a lot of disruption, but hopefully a lot of positive value as well. In your kind of summary and what you were talking about, I heard a lot of guiding, enablement of your clients and your customers. I guess from your perspective, kind of what hat does Cygnet.One play more of, or how do you balance the two hats of, hey, you're going to get clients that come to you that have these grand ideas and these things that they think might work, and if you guys don't necessarily agree with it, how do you work with them on that and help align both the strategy and the enablement and the execution?
Yep, absolutely. So this is a shift in approach that we have moved towards more recently. I would say previously in our days, we would accept a lot more of what the client's ideas are and be more of an execution partner who helps them get those ideas to life. What we've done, I would say, in the last 3 to 4 years, is start to be more of a strategic partner and not just purely an execution partner. So we like to come in now at an earlier stage in the client's journey, whether it's they're building a new product, whether they want to revamp an existing product, right? Whether they want to upgrade an existing product. We want to come in earlier to help the clients plan out, give our own independent perspective, act like a sounding board, and then tell them without fear of disagreeing with them what we think is the best for their business from all the areas that we've seen. And what I've realized, especially when I joined back recently and met all of our clients, we see this has gone down really well with them. They appreciate the independent perspective that we bring in. They appreciate the thought partnership, and they see a tangible difference in their operations as a part of the knowledge, the background that we bring in. And now we aim to balance that both, right? We still love to hear from our clients. A lot of our clients have taught us some of the best things that we've learned as well when it comes to innovating in technology. So we want to continue that while balancing out what we can bring to the table as well.
No, it's a great answer, and I really appreciate it. That genuine partnership versus the vendor relationship is one of the key things at CoPact, and also one of the key things of what makes Cygnet.One such a great impact guaranteed partner. Jumping into that, what do you think about impact guarantees, and how do you think that's going to blend with Cygnet.One? You know, we just launched this. We're focused on going out into the market, transforming vendor transactions into partnerships that guarantee results. How do you think Cygnet.One plays in that, and what's the unique value add that Cygnet.One's going to bring to the CoPact clients?
Yeah, absolutely. So this comes into the business solutions part of our vision statement, right? What we believe is to truly guarantee impact that matters for your clients. You need to understand their business first, identify KPIs or KRAs that align with their business goals. This could be something as simply as the client sees technology as a channel for growing their business, right? So let's talk about not how much code we can deliver or how many features we can deliver, but talk about how quickly they can go to market or how much more business they're increasing based on this, and use that as a guiding factor in all the work that we do, right? In a very similar way, another client saw like reducing the number of customers that drop off as a part of their product usage to be their key KPI or KRI for their business. So we said, okay, let's focus on engineering the product in such a way that they see fewer drop-offs, whether it be through more uptime on the product, better support, easier to navigate features, all those kind of things. So what we started doing as a part of our projects now is to understand the client's business, to set KRAs, KPIs that align with them, and use those to drive all of our technology efforts to guarantee impact in a way that really matters for the clients. I feel a lot of times, and we've seen is that where companies fall short is they would pick KPIs, KRAs that could be more technology focused or not aligned with the client's business. So even though it's a measurable way to see progress, it may not have the right impact that matters for the client over here, and that's the alignment that we're trying to shift. And as we see more and more providers shifting towards this way, I think we can drive a lot better client outcomes, and have technology that really works for them instead of it just being another cost.
No, completely agree. I think where the market's headed and where everything's going, the days of dropping off a product or service and being like, here you go, client, good luck, are over. They
Yeah.
are expecting you to understand their business, and that age old adage of, hey, you're not special. Well, you are special because everybody's challenges and problems are slightly unique. The overall solution might be able to solve multiple clients' issues, but how they use it, how they tailor it, the KPIs and the results have to be very unique to each and every client. And to that point, each and every individual, to make sure that it works. So I think you guys are really on the right track and heading in a great direction there. Last thing that kind of we want to talk about today. So our kind of general audience are buyers of products and services in the B2B space. We consistently hear that they are struggling with a couple of things. One, they're inundated with every type of solution, product, service provider out there. Two, they are not able to understand or have trust in the market. And three, they've been burnt so many times. The buyer remorse of buying things and not getting the impact deliver. To really make Cygnet.One stand out, what's a couple things you want CEOs, COOs, people that are making these buying decisions out in the market to know about Cygnet.One and be really excited about exploring a partnership with you?
Yep, absolutely. So two things, and I've touched upon these briefly as a part of what we were saying. The first one is we walk the client's journey ourselves, and the second piece is we can share impact or share results from other clients who would love to connect with them to see the difference we've made. So diving into both of them a little bit more, I think the first difference that I tell all CEOs, CTOs, CIOs, especially technology heads, is that see, we own our own technology products which need to have uptime, which are managing data at a very high volume, and we've seen all the challenges that come with that, right? And we want to help all of you solve those challenges so you can go home earlier on a Friday, so you don't have to stay up on the weekend to deal with all those challenges. So that's one area where we have the differentiation. And the second piece is, see, we have existing clients who would love to talk about the impact we've had there as well, and we are happy to connect these prospective buyers with our existing clients with full transparency. You know, to say what their experience with Cygnet has been, with our team, with our architects, with our developers, with our testing engineers, with all the team members to showcase really the impact that we've had.
No, really appreciate it. It's really the hone in and the differentiator I see is not only the expertise and all of that, but really we've lived in your shoes. We're living in your shoes right now.
Yeah.
Let us help you. Let us help you avoid the learning pains that we have had as an organization. And let's work together to create something really masterful. I guess, Keval, what last thing? Anything else you want to say or add to the people out there that you think is important to know about you, about your company, about your organization? Any insights into the market that people should be thinking about? Kind of just an open forum question or response from you.
The only thing I'd like to say is if any of the audience here is exploring technology within their organization at any stage, could be at an initial ideation stage, could be something they want to change with existing technology, please reach out to us. We'd love to help in any capacity that we can, even if it's just to give advice, just to give directions, just to make some connections, or help you out with something deeper than that. We'd love to participate here. We love technology. We're very passionate about it. So please reach out.
I love it. All right, Keval. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining CoPact's Dynamic Duo Studio, where results are guaranteed. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.